Happy New Year to you. On behalf of our entire team here at Pattern, welcome into the show, the first climate change talk show. I'm Steph Abrams.
And I'm Jordan Steele. We hope 2024 brings the positive changes we need for you, for our planet. And of course, we want our planet to thrive. And that starts with people who are doing their part to make the world a better place.
Yeah, we're highlighting their efforts today with our special Faces of Change edition of Pattern. And we hope that these stories are going to actually help inspire you in this new year.
First up is a young man who is sharing his love of the planet with the next generation.
Yes, Quincy Q. Shannon is shattering stereotypes by getting black and brown kids involved in winter sports, and is leaving a lasting impression. Welcome back to Pattern, your home for the latest news in climate change and sustainability. I'm Steph Abrams.
And I'm Jordan Steele. We are continuing our special Faces of Change episode here on Pattern, where we actually highlight the people who are working to make the planet a priority. And some beautiful art attractions, they attract a swarm of people. Other art attracts a swarm of insects.
This is really cool. So check out how an artist and biologist in Louisiana is using his expertise to bring awareness to endangered wildlife.
I was gonna say, usually when you see like these scenes with people with jars of animal, it's like some horror movie or some like creepy scene. But in this case, it's like really good.
Yeah. I couldn't tell what some of that stuff was in those jars, but it didn't matter. It was so cool looking. And then with like the attracting the bugs, like how often do you see a bunch of people like, yay, let's attract bugs and like look at them and everything.
Yeah,
it's
beekeepers are like that.
You know, usually people, instead of having that blue light, it's like the zapper.
Right,
you know,
get them out of here. Gross. All right, let's go ahead and get a weather update here from Molly. Talk all things bugs. Hey, Molly.
I'm talking all things lack of snow.
Yeah, it's
which,
bad.
You know, when you have the lack of snowfall and then we get into the early spring, the bug season is usually a lot worse.
Yeah.
So in 2024, my goal for the Northeast is we're leaving behind the snow droughts.
I like it.
We need to get some snow in here.
That's a good goal.
Thank you. Because there's some places like New York, Philly, Baltimore.
We will see.
We
Steph has a prediction.
Listen, it is still many days out.
For a system like that, anything can happen at this point. So, yes.
Oh. All right. Okay, so as we move on, our goals for cleaner energy, they can't really happen without batteries. Right now, we're getting more efficient batteries.
Welcome back into Pattern. The next generation of climate activists are already speaking up for themselves.
Yeah, one of them was just 9 years old when she went toe-to-toe with an oil drilling company. You've got to listen to her story. Only 36. It's like, we got to follow up this story ASAP.
Exactly. See where she's at with that. But it doesn't matter how young, or I want to say how old you are, whether it's, you know, doing some sort of climate activism or politics or policy, or just learning something new, how to reupholster a chair, whatever it may be.
Musical instrument.
You're never too old or too young to do something.
And I know this, like making a New Year's resolution, it's just like, some people are like, listen, I'm not into that. But what I like about it is it forces you to actually think about it.
Yeah.
Because so many times we just forget about it. And if you actually like sit down and think like, what do I want to accomplish? Then maybe you can end up with big goals like that.
Exactly. You don't have to verbalize them necessarily.
Right. All right. Let's get a weather update with Molly. See how travel is today.
Do you have any resolutions? Are you resolution?
I'm not really a resolution person. My big thing is this year, because it's so easy to get distracted these days, especially we've got our phones in our hands all the time. The world is fighting for your attention. I want to be in the moment.
Yeah,
that's my big thing, especially with an 8-month-old.
Do you have any tools you're going to use for that?
No, I will.
Do not disturb mode.
Do not disturb mode.
Keep that
and
on.
Putting my phone on the counter.
Yeah.
Away from where I am. That way I'm not tempted to just pick it up all the time.
No push alerts.
Yeah. I've already turned all those off. We're making up from, you know, all of our long, hot, dry days this summer.
We still have extreme drought in Texas.
Yes, we do.
Molly, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Here's what's coming up tomorrow on Pattern. New year, new laws. Woo TV, they got you covered with all your weather needs on this first day of the new year.